What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Super Danganronpa Another 2. When we left off,
I knew it.
Emma, right here. We're cornering the culprit. We're getting down to business on this one.
Because we're finally at that part where we put together all the evidence, and everybody's like, Emma, no. How could you? It's you? What? No. And she's just being quiet, and we're wondering if she's going to crash out or not.
There's still a few things that we have to use. You know, we have to do the whole balcony thing, which is probably her trying to get out of the room sometimes and all that stuff. But we're getting close to the end of this madness.
We also never addressed the drum in the room addressed yet? Was that a bullet point?
No. Okay. Well, that's a bullet point, but we haven't used that yet.
Okay.
The dry ice hasn't been used yet. Shobay's testimony hasn't been used yet.
Yeah, there's still a lot to fight against her with.
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad I called this, though. Just not as in-depth of the way that we expected.
Yeah.
Emma, if you're really the killer, just confess now. I don't want to argue with you anymore. Are you... Whoa. Are you that eager to accuse me of being the killer? You ruined my friendship with Kokoro, my ultimate talent and everything else. And you still haven't had enough? Don't cry. I once thought it made no sense to suspect you. But after hearing all that, I can't believe those fake tears.
Damn. She truly deserves the name of the ultimate actress. They look totally real. I still can't figure out who's telling the truth.
If we vote as an innocent as the killer, everyone but the killer dies, right? If you all have a death wish, so be it.
I really like that sprite. There's just something about it that's like scratching a part of my brain.
Because she's just so, like,
it's just
gone.
So well, it's just so well done. There's just something about it. What do you mean?
I'm not the killer. All of you are being tricked by Kanade's verbose yet wrong reasoning. If you pick me, then we will all die. And the real killer is laughing among us. Please think again.
When will you stop that disgusting act? All the evidence incriminates you.
Sora, you said so, didn't you? If Kokoro hadn't have died, maybe thanks to me talking to her, she would have joined us. She's locking in.
Yeah.
I wanted to be her friend, no matter what. Which means, if I get slain here while I'm innocent, I won't be able to face Kokoro in the afterlife. There's still a chance. Trust me, I will contradict your reasoning. I'll prove to you that I'm not the killer.
I want you to be quiet, Mimi. Will you be quiet?
Let me point out the falsehoods.
Okay.
I've just got to find one minor flaw in your sound reasoning. And that minor flaw will prove my innocence. I hope I can change your mind.
Good luck, babe.
Rebuttal showdown.
My favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Shobai, bag of dry ice, and Monocru's balcony.
This would be interesting.
The killer's saying
Kokoro's handbook.
Okay,
Ow.
with the handbook, the killer read it and get ready to be disguised. You had on the killer should go to the museum. They had a lot to do in destruction in the morning, but that night, an announcement with all of you, since the main door had already been replaced.
Couldn't get out of the Monocru's. That's going to be the balcony thing.
And then you're wrong.
Okay.
I literally can't read that because
it's too fast.
Because you have to hit it quickly.
Yeah, but I see what I need, so I've just got to keep an eye out for when it happens.
Is it really possible for Emma to commit the crime? There must be some evidence to refute that statement. Let's listen to Emma's words carefully.
It's going to be the balcony.
Yeah.
Ow.
The handbook, killer must have...
It's towards the end, and it's off towards the right side.
Go to the museum. A lot to do. That night with all of you. The main door had already been...
There it is!
Yep.
Get it! There we go, I found it. Gotcha.
She wouldn't have been able to get back in, but yes, you can.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Good job.
We take those.
She's like, oh, the main door would have been locked already. Well, guess what?
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo-hoo. No, it's possible to get out of the Monocru's after the door is locked in the nighttime. That's right, out and back in. What? Now you're arguing as Now you're arguing black and white? Sora! This is not nonsense. It was impossible in the previous island. We got no access to something new after the class trial. The balcony door at the 4th floor hall, I mean.
Oh, that's right. The balcony door opened after the last trial. It's where we had our day. But the 4th floor of the Monocruise isn't that low down, right? She should get out of the ship through there, but it's just too risky. Or could get out.
But what if she had a rope-like thing to climb down?
No way, Yuki. Nobody went through the balcony. A rope-like thing. This reminds me of the testimony about the balcony that I heard.
Oh boy.
It was Shinji, right?
Yep, when isn't Shinji
Saw some cloth on the balcony of the Monocruise. Who was doing laundry today?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Shinji?
Oh, whoa, why did you call me all of a sudden? I didn't do it, I swear.
Didn't you tell me that you saw something on the balcony side of your morning jog on that day?
Oh, you mean that? I think I saw something like a big long cloth being rolled up.
So, Emma, according to what Shinji said, would it be possible for the killer to get out of the ship through the balcony during the night? Of course, it's impossible to come back that way, but we know how Hajime did in the last murder. The killer would come back just right after the doors open. Nobody would notice her, and the perfect crime is achieved. That's right.
Perhaps what Big Bro saw was the killer quickly retrieving the rope like thing after coming back from the outside.
What? That's just a hypothesis. I don't know any such thing.
But the time Shinji mentioned exactly corresponds to that day, doesn't it? Yes, maybe that's the way she used to move out. We've got too much evidence already. Don't you know that a series of hypotheses can be put together as a reasonable argument?
Really? Is it really you, Emma?
No way, Em did.
To sum it up, the killer could enter Kokoro's room freely from that morning. So we had recognized the disguised Kokoro as the real and alive Kokoro. And that made us believe that the case is a locked room murder after her sudden death.
In fact, there is another reason to doubt Emma. Since the performance, she had finished her meal very fast, so that she had no appetite. She's never finished the meal with us. Why?
Because she had to act as Coco, if she's the killer, that is. She demanded us to bring 2 meals a day at the appointed time. So Coco must be in the room at those moments. However, at the same time, Emmy herself should eat with us to avoid suspicion. Thus, she had no choice but to make up a reason to get out of the dining hall and start disguising. Come to think of it, I believe that was the reason she designated a specific mealtime. It was done by Kokoro herself, but now we all know that she was actually the disguised killer. By setting the exact time, she could decrease the risk of an unexpected situation.
Everything makes perfect sense.
So, you're going to doubt me until the end? Even though you're all missing one important fact?
There's nothing like that. Stop struggling, because it's getting a bit disgusting.
God.
Woo!
No, it's a thing that was mentioned before. I'll prove you that it was totally impossible for me to disguise as Kokoro.
All right.
Because, Shobai, he totally vouched for me. Vouched for Kokoro for the disease.
Well, there's a lot.
Shobai's account is there.
And the bag of dry ice. Those are 2 of the big ones there that I think to use.
So you're saying that I disguise as Kokoro? That's absolutely impossible. I am an actress, not a voice actor. I can't mimic her voice.
Yeah?
And there's a height problem, too. Kokoro and I have completely different heights. Do you believe I can disguise as her? Of course, these 2 difficulties could be explained by the disease.
You grew!
But think of it as that way. Had there been no disease, would I have been able to... Okay, her disease was diagnosed in the morning of the day after the performance. The killer should have prepared to disguise in the daybreak before that. What's this? Was the killer aware of Kokoro's disease in advance? With no other way to overcome the voice and height difference? An endemic disease? What are the chances they would predict that?
I missed that one.
Again, unless you're an actual god, that's absolutely impossible. She's denying the charge on and on. Let's listen to her carefully. There must be a loophole.
It's probably that final one that was about, a sudden disease.
Uh-huh.
So
It should be Shobai, I would think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's his whole thing that she
Careful,
said.
careful. Yep.
Why is that not highlighted?
Oh, okay.
How is that not a thing?
Oh.
I sometimes cannot stand the wonkiness of this thing. It's like, oh, you're there, but it's moving, so that doesn't actually count.
Yep. Okay, hey
Oops.
now.
I did go too far.
Evan! You love mashing, but stop. Jesus Christ.
I'm getting there. Gonna be over here. Come
Well,
on.
it's gonna be a little lower than that, yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, Shobai. Save the day for us, please, my guy.
Yep.
Now is not the time to be a dick.
Nope.
Please.
Because your life's on the line too, buddy.
Play along. Don't ask for money.
Don't ask for money. Emma, did you just say endemic disease? Huh? What about that? That's weird. Those who weren't with us at Shobai's examination shouldn't know that. Kokoro's been suffering an endemic disease. Those who weren't with us? Everyone except me, Rara, Ruki, you, and Dr. Shobai and patient Coco. You weren't there, Emma. And how did you know that Kokoro's disease was endemic? What are you talking about? You said that in the dining room.
No, we only said the disease is a rare one, not an endemic one.
What?
Oh, got your ass, bitch.
And surely you should know, because Kokoro at the examination was actually you, Emma. Tongue slip coming all the way down here. You're getting quite nervous, I guess.
Oh my gosh, you can't take it back now.
Wait, I just said that it might be an endemic disease.
What?
See, the both islands we've been were tropical, so I just naturally got the image of an endemic disease. It's just a coincidence, and now you're picking on such a minor thing.
That's pathetic. That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
And it's not important whether the disease is endemic or not anyway, is it? The point is, how did I know that Kokoro was suffering a disease beforehand? Indeed, the killer must have started to prepare for disguise before the examination result came out. So it makes a contradiction if she hadn't been aware of the disease. You got it? Now you know you were all wrong, don't you?
Well, I have an objection.
Get her ass.
Was the result true in the first place? Like this.
What do you mean?
Even if Kokoro was actually Emma, the disease itself was diagnosed by Shobai, wasn't it?
Oh, really? Then let's ask him right now. To Mr. Doctor there, who hasn't had a single word yet, or said a single word yet.
Oh boy, this is really making me look like a liar, isn't it, huh? Well,
Oh, he actually hasn't said anything until now. What were you doing?
don't bother me, I'm busy arranging details of my last business transactions.
Oh my god.
There are more than 20 businesses that must be dealt simultaneously.
I
have to prepare for alternatives since I'm wasting my time stuck in here.
Jesus, what does he think this life at stake trial is for? She said Jesus.
Yeah.
Shobai, I'm sorry, but I want to ask you something.
Ask what? You deduce the killer, then the trial is all over, isn't it? Just stop wasting time and put an end to it.
There still remains the final objection, and we need your testimony to break it, Shobai. During the inspection, you said that, right? You knew the killer from the beginning, and she made a huge mistake.
He said that?
Shobai, was your examination real?
You guys have agreed to as a broker. Got it? The examination was no favor. It was a business deal.
He was an accomplice.
Man, I had it so right, but so wrong. Because I was like, oh, Kokoro hired him to give a fake diagnosis so she can move around freely and kill. No, it's just Emma doing that. I had the right thing there, but the wrong person because she was already dead.
I was onto the accomplice thing once we learned that Emma was Kokoro. I was like, oh, did he help her?
What do you want about?
Never reveal the information about the customers and the business details. That's my creed as a broker. But this is a class trial. Are you gonna stick to that creed crap when your life is at stake? Of course I'm not. The most important thing is my life, you know? However, well, fine. I'll give you a special service this time, then. My business partner was Kokoro Mitsume, technically, and I feel no need to respect the dead woman.
Damn. Wait, Shobai!
This is the request I received from Kokoro Mitsume. I was attacked by the Void. I want to blow the cover of the Void who attacked me, so please make a false examination for my safety and deliver that fake result to the others.
I said wait!
Wait, so you mean that Kokoro wasn't sick at all?
That's a little different. That request was not made by the real Kokoro in the first place.
You said you know who the killer is, Shobai. And do you mean that you got who she was just by that request?
Cause it was weird, obviously. I would not leak you this, so she could have spoken when there were just the two of us, but she used the tablet PC to converse even in front of me. And moreover, Emma Magarabi. That woman said that her body is as hot as lava after Kokoro Mitsume fell down. Why did she say so when Kokoro Mitsume was attacked by the Void and not suffering a disease?
That's right, her passed out that one time.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Maybe she got burnt with wounds?
On reflection, we just acted upon Emma saying she's got a fever. After taking her to the room, we only drugged her or put a wet towel on her face. This is obviously a measure for a disease, not for an attack.
It seems like Emma had out a bait for us. She's got a fever, inducing us to think of a disease. She used Shobai's examination to nail it down.
We all haven't ever imagined that her disease would be a lie, indeed.
I wasn't with you at the time, but the story sounds awkward even to me. A healthy person suddenly gets disabled by an unknown endemic disease. Yeah, it's definitely awkward. I see. She carefully used her words to distract our attention from the suddenness of the examination result.
I forgot that Emma's the one that found her. So.
I don't remember if it was found, but she was the one that made like the diagnosis on the spot. However, that made her get caught by Shobai on the contrary.
What do you mean?
It doesn't make sense at all. Emma Magarabi talking about a fever and Kokoro Mitsume talking about the attack. Of course, I didn't notice the disguise at the time. But when I got when the murder took place and who the killer is.
And we didn't have to wonder if you told us earlier. Why didn't you say that?
I told you, I have a creed, shorty. Oh well, I have exposed everything, so I felt I don't have to keep it to myself. The secret everybody knows is no more secret.
It's checkmate, Emma.
No, wait a minute. Something's wrong. I'm not the killer.
She's like, bitch?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Emmy, but it seems like nobody's on your side anymore. Me too. I first thought that Kanade's reasoning was wrong.
My reasoning is perfect.
Wait. We haven't discussed how the killer dealt with the body yet. I was at the outside of the room when the body was discovered. I couldn't have done anything at that time.
You could do that treatment in the morning. After you stopped disguising yourself, you didn't have to open the door for us. So you could just do your job, whether somebody else visited or not.
By job, you mean the final step, right?
Yes, take the frozen Kokoro out of the refrigerator and cut off the hands and feet to hide the severed fingertip.
Then the room would be full of blood, wouldn't it? There was no such trace.
Not at all. She was fully frozen down to cells, so there's no risk of blood spill. Maybe only flesh would splash. Eek! Terrible! Then rearrange the refrigerator partitions back to the original and put a liquid nitrogen labeled drum for a distraction. Finally, get out of the room and everything's perfect.
Are we not going to question how the drum managed to get there? She didn't throw that through the fucking... Sorry, I feel like someone would have seen that drum coming from somewhere.
Because she had free access.
Yeah, but I feel like someone would have noticed a drum coming from the storage room all the way up to the top floor where the dorms are. You'd think someone would see that at any point in time.
I don't know. I mean, if she's a void, she could have special access to stuff.
Well then.
You know?
I don't know that she's a void, though. I think she just did this of her own volition.
But Shobai said the real Kokoro told him that she was attacked by a void.
Well, no, the whole point is that he was trying to state the fact that he was saying, I'm not breaking a deal because my deal was with a dead person. But Emma was saying, wait, because that's not the fact. He was using a loophole himself of why he had an excuse to say it, because his deal was supposedly with Kokoro, but she was already, dead at that point. That was never Kokoro. It was always Emma. Kokoro
I
died
thought it
that
was
night.
both.
No. He was stating the fact. That's why he was saying that the deal was made through the tablet because it was already Emma.
But then who... So the whole void thing was a lie too?
That was Emma speaking through, probably trying to create an excuse and a story for why she would do this. That's why he said it was wrong, is that Emma saying that the body was heating up and then the sickness being fake the next day. He was like, well, you fucked up, because if it was fake, how'd this random person say you have a fever?
Huh.
Because that's when he was like, I've already got you.
Okay.
Yeah, Kokoro was already dead.
That's you.
Wait, there's one thing that bothers me. Kokoro's frozen by the quick freeze mode of the freezer, right? Not by the liquid nitrogen. No matter how long the freezing was, it must melt if exposed to the room temperature for hours. Indeed, there was blood coming out from the cut surface of the hands and feet. But it was very little. Shouldn't it melt faster in room temperature?
The point is that the melting speed was too slow. Perhaps that's because the killer used that tool to keep the body cool.
And finally, one of
Dry
the
ice.
final pieces comes into play.
Just put a bunch of packs of it on the body and you're fine. That's because the killer used dry ice.
Dry ice?
When the body was discovered, there was cold air and white fog in the room. At first we believed it was the liquid nitrogen, but it was actually dry ice. Indeed, the bag of dry ice was at the crime scene.
She maintained the temperature with dry ice in order to prevent the frozen body from melting.
How is it? You don't have anything to refute, right?
God damn.
Why are you being so harsh to me? Oh my god, shut up!
She's not gonna quit.
I didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to avenge Kokoro. That reasoning based upon coincidence makes me guilty. Coincidence? Bitch, where? Emmy.
God, enough already. When will you ever stop?
Sora! You understand, don't you? I'm not the killer. Please persuade them for me. We're about to be all about what?
We're about to be all up.
Oh, what does that mean?
I think it's just kind of a like this is where it's gonna be done soon.
Yeah, which side would this reaction be? An act or the truth? But all the evidence is indicating Emma as the killer. It's nothing but her being stubborn. Let's present the final evidence to break down her insistence. Yeah, if you're the ultimate actress, it's gonna be really hard to not question things.
Yeah.
Terminate talk shooting.
Text to speech.
TTS for short.
All right, so
Robert.
this is this thing again. Move vertically, horizontally, reloading stuff. We can do this. All right.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh, so fucking okay. You're Harley Quinn now. All right.
Wait, she is.
I'm trying to remember which ones I'm not supposed. Oh shit! Reload. Oh, that one takes extra. That's how that works. God damn it! I'm falling apart.
Yeah, she really is disguised as a. God, which one was it? The Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
God damn it! I'm failing at my
God,
ammo management.
is that movie this old?
Oh, it's. I mean, Harley Quinn also in comics has that outfit as well. It's not just
okay.
Suicide Squad, so it's. But that specific Suicide Squad is very old. Yes, if you want me to age you, by the way, it is extremely
God.
old.
I remember seeing it in theaters.
Same. We saw it together. Okay. Okay.
Wait, she also has a Harry Potter cloak, scarf, and wand.
She's all over the place.
She's Harry Quinn.
Oh my god. Ow. No! Shit.
Or Hermione Quinn.
Shit.
Innocent, please trust me. Sorry, I believed in you. Why can't you trust me? If you do this, everyone will die.
Boo-hoo. Shit! I didn't move down in time. Damn it. Alright,
Oh.
phase 3.
You lost your props. Yeah, she's really just denying till the end. I mean, they usually do.
Uh-huh. Damn it.
It's the reload really,
Yeah, it takes time away from me. But I'm doing okay so far. Shit. It's a lot of... Ow.
Whoops.
Come on.
Oh god.
There we go. I can
Oh,
do
you're
this.
almost dead.
No, my bar's on the bottom.
Oh, that's her. Never mind.
All right, what are the words we're going for here?
Okay, both cannot coexist in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never saw them together. Once.
No?
Yep, there,
Oh, boy.
there it is.
Classic. We've never seen you two in the same room
yeah.
before, ever, the entire time.
Never seen them in the same room.
Goddamn. All right.
I have one thing to ask everyone. Has anybody here ever visited Kokoro with Emma?
Huh? Oh, that's,
Of course there isn't anyone, because the Kokoro we saw during the visit was Emma herself. If Emma came to visit, there'd be nobody in Kokoro's dorm room.
What are you talking about, Sora? I definitely visited Kokoro's room. Don't you remember? Yuki, Teria?
We didn't go inside, though. She was kind of like not feeling well, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's true. I went there with Emma. On her way out of the dining room, I came to her and suggested to go together.
And did Kokoro open the door at that time?
No, it was last evening. The first time Kokoro didn't open the door for us. Oh, wait.
Well, obviously, how can it be open when Emma is outside the room?
Instead, what Yuki just said makes her more and more suspicious. The excuse that she had no appetite was in order to leave fast and disguised as Kokoro. So as a result, Emma actually never went for a visit with us.
So much for caring about Kokoro. When you didn't even visit her.
Not didn't, more like couldn't.
Perhaps it was an unexpected event for her to receive the suggestion from Yuki. She did try to get out first at that time, indeed.
Emma, just give up. You have no defense at this point.
I'm loving this back here.
No arguments to refute now. Let's summarize the case once again. Then you won't be able to refute anymore.
Closing argument. I get it. We can go.
Yes.
All
Now
right.
we gotta be careful with this.
Yeah, it's the more complicated closing argument because they don't really give you anything on it. So, let's take a look at what we have here.
Remember, we have to look at all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember my buttons here. Okay, so the Y button was set there.
Melody Rhythm's passionate performance. The fainted Kokoro is returned to her room at the...
Well, I'm just trying to do the simple stuff here. I'm trying not to read everything.
I know, at this
bit of
time we used
but-
our handbook to open the door. We'll just read it faster then. Because remember, there were times where we would look at the picture and we misunderstood what the picture was.
Yeah.
Kokoro class during the performance, Killer gave false statement about her body. Culprit is the last to leave Kokoro's room. They secretly took the handbook on exit. Okay.
Okay, so definitely the performance
Yep,
first.
that first.
and then her
she
passing out.
passed out.
Now, let me read these. So I think Kokoro's returned to her room. So I think it's that one, and then the last to leave takes the exit.
Yeah,
takes the handbook
it takes a
afterwards,
handbook.
so boom, and boom.
Well, I thought it was a handbook first. They took the handbook first.
Well, no, because it
then
was
used
saying.
it.
No, we
Oh,
got it. Yeah, because
okay.
it was saying that we all took her to her room. Let's see. We have that.
God. After cutting Kokoro's finger, they restrained her and put her in the refrigerator. Hope goes to the room and everyone wants to sleep. Putting Kokoro in the refrigerator out of quick freeze.
Okay, so it's going to be.
God. So that first.
Well, no, because it's going to the room first.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's going to the room.
And then the finger.
Little choppy.
God.
Put her inside, and then crank the volume.
Was Kokoro like your number one favorite out of the
Yeah.
entire cast?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Jesus. She did 2 murders.
All right, there's the Yuki statue.
Breaking it, yeah. Sprinkle dry ice inside Kokoro. Okay, she didn't put it directly on the body, that's true. Fair disguise as Kokoro, the culprit left Monocruz at night. Okay, so that then leaving at night will probably
Oh
be...
my god.
Ah!
That's crazy.
We recognize those two.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Mikoto
Okay.
and Ibuki. Oh god, that's what it looked like up close.
That's even worse now.
Ew.
It almost looks like he's trying to crawl away because of that.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay, so...
The leaving at night first to go to the.
But technically this would be before they left the room, so this would be the first one. Everything else happens outside the room.
That's true.
So...
Okay.
Set the mood.
Then leave.
Flee. I want to make sure...
Culprit arrived at the dressing room and the expelled chooses a wig. Swapped out the wigs to fill the inventory. So that first. Choosing a wig first.
Yeah, choosing a wig first.
And that'll be last.
Right?
Yeah, chooses a wig
Yeah, and then breaks
and
it.
swaps out the wig.
Oh, there's a false step. Well, no, this would still be correct. This should still be correct from the order we were looking at.
But I thought the dry ice was the last thing that ever happened.
So that's probably... Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, leave first.
So, boom.
So I was right. That is
Boom.
first.
Boom.
And break it, and then it doesn't have anything
Forgot
anymore.
about the false steps.
Same.
Okay.
I was right! Okay.
So now then. So the wig has been acquired.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a look at everything else here.
Culprit disguised as Kokoro, and we're tricked. Okay, by Shobai's fake examination. Notices something suspicious. Shobai. So when we come, the culprit goes up the balcony, destroy the evidence. That's probably gonna be first. Takes an empty drum and puts the liquid nitrogen label on it. That's right, the label is fake. Culprit paid Shobai to hide the truth. God.
So that one's going to be later
That's
on.
early morning. What? No, that's the first one.
But no, this is the one that happened because I thought...
Because they did the plan at night. They took the wig at night.
That's true because she had no reason to leave
And
afterwards.
then came back.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
she never left afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was... Why? Because it's weird because I thought that was...
No, remember she was rolling it up? That's
Yeah.
what...
I thought Shinji was saying it was the day of that he saw that.
No, Shinji said it early in the morning when he was going to do his job.
But no, the point is this happens like 3 days before the body discovery announcement.
No, this is...
That's why I'm confused by that.
This is the very next... Because, like, that's how she got the disguise set up. Remember? She got the wig
Okay, so that
from
goes back
the
up.
museum. That's not yet.
I thought it would be because this has to be before they all meet up. He has to be paid off before they go there.
What's the second one? Notices something suspicious, and I think that's probably when she paid him after.
No, he was paid
noticed.
before. He said he was paid to come over and do the examination before anyone came in.
But then,
So he was outside here doing his own thing, smoking, and then was texted being like, "Hey, can you come here? I need you to do this thing for me."
okay.
And then, you know, now the order of these, I'll probably assume it was like everyone's here, and then he's watching like, "You crazy."
Yep. No.
There's something.
Listen to me.
Okay, so what are you saying the order is?
That one. And then the Shobai noticing. Actually, no, wait. Oh.
Well, you said it, so I went for it. Because like I said, the order of that can't be possible. So let me just wait. I can once I do this, I can reset it. Hold on.
I would
can-
think no, that's wrong.
Well, I went back. So
Okay. That one.
okay.
And then, what does the first one say?
This is the examination. The
We're
culprit.
tricked by Shobai's fake examination. Which means he got paid before that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made it a fake one. He wouldn't have done this at all.
Yeah, like he has to be paid before that. Maybe he noticed
I
something.
think he noticed it, and then he got paid, and then the examination happened.
That seems really wrong, but I'll go ahead and do it. That is still wrong.
Alright, you didn't have to say really wrong. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Might I remind you, you got one wrong as well.
I know. So, based off of order of operations, if I literally don't know if the rope thing is fully accurate right now, but
That's how she got back.
he would have to notice first potentially, and then everyone else falls for it. That's the only way this works.
Okay. Golly.
There we go. All right.
That shook me up so bad I took your catchphrase.
Let's take a look.
Although
We've
I
got
haven't heard
6
you say it
pictures
in a
here
while.
now. It may have been a little bit.
After some time, Kokoro's body was discovered. Oh.
Now, yeah, there's a lot of sickening things first.
Yeah, while freezing, Kokoro tries to leave her dying message. That's crazy. Ew, I don't like that. From visited Kokoro after the next few days, little did they know the culprit was disguised. In the meantime, Kokoro slowly froze to death.
Okay, I think I understand that order.
Tricking everyone, the killer pulled out Kokoro's frozen body and cut off the limbs. Dying message created using icicles.
Okay, so I believe it should be, everyone's visiting.
Yeah, after the diagnosis.
Meanwhile, in the meantime,
Yeah.
Kokoro's freezing,
God.
but
While freezing.
tries to leave her message,
Yep.
which is left in the icicles.
Yes.
That should be it.
Yes, okay.
And now the final page.
Oh, what's the first one saying? Quick-footed culprit arrived at the monocruise before the body discovery announcement. Culprit takes an empty drum and puts the liquid nitrogen label on it. Head to Kokoro's room while everyone else is sleeping. We already did that. Complete the manipulation. Killer pulled Kokoro's body out and cut off her limbs.
There's the dry ice back.
That's gonna be towards the end. Okay, so the first would probably be the limbs.
Actually,
I'm assuming. Or do that first. But we used this one already.
did we?
I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not.
I don't know if there's going to be an extra here or not. Because
Is it 4?
the last one had like 5, I think. So
Okay.
it doesn't let me go any farther, so I can't see how many it is. Because I feel like they would need to state her going in there to, finish the final piece of this.
True,
If-
but then...
If it doesn't look like it all fits, then we can, because the weird thing on this is how would we know? I guess this would go before that. So let's try this.
Because
So
the
you got
dry
peak
ice
around there.
comes after
The dry ice
the
is-
cutting of the limbs.
Yeah, the dry ice is the final. It would be this. Cut the limbs. I guess put the label on it. Are there only 4 pictures? There's 2 things we don't need here.
Dry ice and then... Oh, wow.
So cancel.
Yeah.
So I would assume that the big things are then. This is a weird one, but I'd assume it would just be. This is so weird.
Just that.
I'd assume the important ones, which are.
What about the... No, because the drum first.
What? There are 2 things that we don't use here. There are only 4 pictures. I think the drum is like I didn't want to do that. I wanted
What
to
was
look at
that?
it. I wanted to look at it. Hold on. Let me just undo all this.
Oh my
And
god.
now cancel because I want to take a peek at it. Because that's important for
I think the
this.
first one's a red herring, because where would she be coming from? She was already on the monocruise.
That's from the very first one. So yeah, completely disregard that.
I think the label is first. The drum.
Well, this is just for the order of operations.
Because why
that's
would she
weird.
prepare the body? Like, it would be safely in the fridge while she sets up the drum and then does that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
This is really. I don't like the order. This is all just really funky. Because that one's so vague that I don't know. And I don't remember if we did use that one before.
We did.
Okay.
So
But-
drum first.
I would think this would be first.
Why would she...
Because by manipulation, they're talking about her act. So just from the verbiage of this should be first.
All right.
So I think this,
I'll let you
Drum.
do whatever you want.
dry ice, and then this.
Nope. It's
Okay.
got to be drum first.
We're about to find out if this is going to go horribly wrong for us or not. Because we only have the one drum,
Then cut.
and then
Then
this, and then
then
this.
I was right the whole time.
All right.
But you said no.
It just, the vagueness does not help.
You gotta listen to me.
All right.
We almost died because of you. The case began with the performance Seska set up. During the performance, Kokoro suddenly fell down. Ew, that creepy face. Ew, because all it shows. You see, because like the right side is like all the tears worried,
Yeah.
but then the left side's like the actual like
That's crazy.
yeah, crazy, yeah. At this moment, the culprit said her body is as hot as lava to make it seem like she has a disease. But in fact, it was actually an attack by the killer amongst the commotion. We immediately brought Kokoro to her dorm room. We used her finger to turn on the student handbook. The handbook can only be turned on by its owner's fingerprint. This was later used by the killer. The killer pretended to worry about Kokoro and left the room last. It was to steal Kokoro's student handbook. See, there it is. There's the one we
There it
used
is.
already. Soon the nighttime came and the killer went back to Kokoro's dorm room after everyone was asleep. After seeing that nobody was watching her, the killer started the preparation with ease. First, she tied up Kokoro and cut off her fingertip while she
Yay.
was still conscious.
She may have been unconscious from being
Well,
passed
not
out
for
still.
long.
Yeah.
That would wake you up.
Yeah.
This is because she needed Kokoro's fingerprint. God. After she stopped the bleeding, she put Kokoro into the refrigerator. Yeah, otherwise she wouldn't have had to put the tape on her mouth if she was... The refrigerator had enough size for a person as small as Kokoro when the partitions were removed. The culprit then set the refrigerator to instant freeze to freeze Kokoro to death. Then the killer started to prepare for the disguise. The key of this murder was to disguise as Kokoro, thus pretending as if Kokoro was still alive. For that, she collected Kokoro's clothes, but she still needed the hair part for the perfect disguise. Here, the killer took interest in the museum dressing room and started their plan from there. She had to get ready for the disguise before the next morning, but it was impossible for her to get the museum as nighttime had already come. So the killer used a rope-like thing to jump down from the monocruise through the balcony at the 4th floor. Arriving at the museum, she took out a wig that looked similar to Kokoro's hair from the dressing room. This made a loss in the dressing room props list. So she destroyed the Yuki Onna statue and used its hair to fill the list instead. The destruction not only helped cover the loss, but also gave us the sense that the Yuki Onna had awoken. Woo!
Ooh.
Considering the body state we discovered, it worked out perfectly.
Act 3.
On the next morning, the killer came back to the monocruise right after the door opened to remove the evidence at the balcony, and used Kokoro's student handbook to send a request to Shobai. I was attacked by the void and want to conceal myself to find that void, so please make a false examination upon me and tell my disease to the others. That was a request. Shobai the Scrooge
Hey. Wait.
accepted this request, but felt that something wasn't quite right as he saw the disguised killer. Remaining silent even in front of Shobai himself in the situation that contradicts with "she's got a fever" mentioned by the killer last night. Perhaps he was able to spot the killer based on these two inconsistencies. Anyway, his false examination made us believe that Kokoro had been suffering from a disease. We're so gullible. Which allowed the killer to overcome the biggest challenges of this disguise, voice and height. In addition, the killer required us to bring meals for her at specific times, for that she was disabled. This was to reduce the risk of an unexpected situation and to disguise more easily. Still, the killer had to finish her meal earlier to disguise as Kokoro in advance. This made her look more suspicious. Ugh. For a few days after that, we delivered meals to the disguised killer and saw the face of Kokoro.
Despise you.
God. So nobody ever noticed that Kokoro was dying that very moment. At the same time, Kokoro was gradually being frozen in the refrigerator.
Right next to
That
us.
is such a slow death, too.
Yeah.
God. But she left a dying message with her last strength. She broke 8 icicles that were created by the instant freeze mode.
Oh, what a woman.
And carved F on the front and O on the back with her nail. Then on the last icicle, she carved I instead of O and penetrated the longest icicle through the eye. How did she do that icicle to complete the message?
Talent.
Like, how do you... did she, like, slice a little, like, slot to put it through with her nail? Like, I don't... Whatever.
Yeah,
The
that I don't know.
icicles meant 8 females. No, 8 F females, namely the tallest girl among all females, which the one who was... God. The icicles meant 8 F females, namely the tallest girl among all females, which the one who killed I.
There's just a missing word in there.
Yeah. In other words, Kokoro. Indeed, the killer was the tallest among the females. We couldn't have noticed the killer without the dying message. I did. As time had passed, Kokoro finally died and the killer gave up on their disguise. This morning, using the empty drum and the bag of ice she collected the night before, she prepared to finish her crime. First, she put a liquid nitrogen label onto the drum so that we'd mistake the freezing method as the nitrogen, not the refrigerator. Then she took out Kokoro's frozen body and cut her hands and feet off. It was to prevent us from coming up with the idea of the fingerprint from the cut fingertip, and also to pretend that the Yukiona's curse had been cast. Then she put dry ice onto Kokoro's body to slow down its melting and left the room. All that remains is for us to feel something suspicious as we deliver her meal, and eventually discover her body. The killer this time was fairly cunning and careful. In fact, we might have not have noticed her identity if Kokoro had not left the message. The killer who murdered Kokoro. Classic nail bite.
Yeah.
Could be nobody but you, Emma Magoromi, the ultimate actress. Ooh. Break. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Oh, you're not going to give us the save thing? You piece of rat
Oh
bastard.
no. Nobody but me? Is she still? That's crazy. She's still.
Yeah, she's
still
probably going to
acting.
keep going on that for a while.
God. You said nobody but me? Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, that Sprite's getting even better.
There's no tears this time.
Nope.
It's a failure then.
You're a failure.
Damn.
There we go. Now we've got a little ranking here. Bug it up, bug it up, bug it up, bug it up, bug it up.
Oh my. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised you didn't do that with the other one.
It hit me just in the moment right here. Hey, we're 10.
To be fair, last time we were distracted about the whole void thing, so.
Yeah, crosshair dash skill. And we get money.
Money. At least wait, no, because the void thing came after. I don't know.
It was after, yeah.
Yeah.
And more money.
Nice.
Can I save quick?
Can we save? Nope.
You fucking bastards. I have to go through the execution to do it? No.
No.
We got things we gotta do.
We're on a tight schedule right now.
I'll make it work. I'll have to do what I have to do. I have to redo the fucking comic game on my own over again at some point, probably.
Oh, God.
But I really like this trial. I as much as I hate what happened to Kokoro,
Yeah.
I like this chapter because it does something that, once again, is barely ever used without being super obvious in these trials, of actually utilizing someone's ultimate talent for the sake of what's happening here.
Yeah, 'cause
you always get like, oh, you have the ultimate baseball star that threw an orb, or the ultimate soccer player that can kick a rubber ball over and over again with accuracy. But this is like, no, I'm going to fucking manipulate you for days on end. And I really like that.
Yeah. It's just terrifying how committed she was for so long.
Uh-huh.
Like, do you think she's void? That'd be interesting.
I don't think she is. That's the thing. Once again, with my theory.
We don't know.
I don't think she is. I'm going to see if we can get to... Because I want to see if we can get to a save thing here soon. So maybe we'll go... you finally reach your conclusion. But as you know, it is your second trial. There's only one chance to get it right. Let's find out whether your conclusion was true or not. Ladies and gentlemen, vote for the killer with the button in front of you. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it going to be?
You just can't help yourself, can you?
No.
God, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm hoping that with this, maybe we'll get the save here, because this will maybe like end the trial aspect of it. Please? Got your ass.
Yep. She's been sus this whole time.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
Because listen, that talent is perfect for being a murderer.
It truly is.
Which automatically put her on my list of potential killers.
Save.
Would you like to save the game?
Thank God I decided to have the curiosity and be like, wait.
Yeah, thank God you stopped. Or didn't stop, I should say.
Oh, man. And with that, and now we're back to this.
Yep.
Well, with that, now we're going to go ahead and finish this whole chapter out and see the execution that's going to feel oh so good. Next time.
What if she, like, I know she kind of gave up, but, like, what if she still tries to stick with it even while she's
I also
getting
had
killed?
that thought of stick with the actor thing of just like
no, please,
go to
it
the
wasn't
very,
me. Like,
go to the very end,
as
make
she's
everyone
dying,
doubt it. Yeah. I thought that was interesting, but yeah, they did kind of give up on that one. But that would have been, I agree. That was in my head, that would have been fantastic.
That would have
if they
been
did
different too, because they always just kind of give in.
Yeah, though Monaco here does kind of ruin that a little bit, but you know, hey, maybe you play with the distrust a little bit and make him think it could be fun to play with, but
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Oh man.